Good morning, you guys. Well, at least it's morning for me. By the time I edit and upload this, it'll probably be like afternoon time or something. But I'm doing guess a brow tutorial for you guys. As per special request. Thank you. But so I hope that this tutorial helps. I'm gonna try to talk you guys through it as best I can. So what would really help if you are not good at doing your eyebrows is if you get them waxed or if you tweeze them or something. That's gonna help you to fill them in way better, okay? Because if you look, you guys can see like my eyebrows are clearly not plucked. So all this hair up under here, and also if I hold my head down, then you can kind of see where I like slid it at, but like it just looks empty over here, which it always, well, some of these strands are a little longer, so they kind of cover that, but it's always naked on this side, and I know how to fill that in. Now if you get your eyebrows cleaned up and they're, you know, sparse like this, you're gonna have to practice getting the shape that you want. But I think that if you get them shaped up anyway, it'll help or whatever. So let's get right into it. Okay, today I did my edges. That's why I have this headband on, because it's holding them down while they dry. So you guys can use a pencil or a pomade or a powder. Something that will help if you use a powder, because I've used eyeshadows, lip pencils, brow pencils, whatever. But what would help if you spray it with setting spray, but you're gonna have to like dedicate that one shadow to your brows. Okay. Now where's the pomade? Let me find it. So let's jump right in. So we're gonna take our tool, whatever we're using, and I have dipped the brush in my pomade. I'm gonna be looking this way so you guys can get a better view of my brow and so I can look in the mirror. Okay, so it will be easier for you if you don't have these in your eyebrow, because then you can just, it's a straight shot, just go for it. So if your eyebrows are cleaned up, which I'm assuming, you're going to take the brush and you're gonna just go along the bottom, and then now you're gonna, I'm just gonna fill in my brow so you guys can see, okay? So just follow your arch, okay? You have the bottom line. You follow the bottom line. And then once you get to like the front fourth of your brow, stop, okay, for now. Then you're gonna take the product and go along the top of your brow. Okay, go along the top. And then again, leave the front of your brow alone. So that's it. That is basic. But again, like mine aren't cleaned up under here at all, so I have all this extra hair. But that is it. Now, this next part, super easy. If you have a pencil, if you're using pomade, if you're using an eyeshadow, remember I said get some setting powder, spray that thing, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't have setting powder to spray it, then you can use just regular powder. It's okay. It's just a little more messy to me, using powder, but some people actually use it and love it. And then the next part, you just fill it in. Fill that thing in. Okay. Okay, guys, you see this? And try not to be heavy at the, like, it doesn't matter because this is where most of the product goes, but once we get to the beginning, now after I've brushed mostly all the product off the brush, we're gonna go back down here and lightly. Now if you're using a pencil, it's gonna be hard to get a light line if you don't know how to not put a lot of pressure. So if you're using a pencil, you don't have to go to the front. You just take, watch me film. You brush some kind of in here and get some of this product onto the brush, and then you just kind of like take it to the front of the eyebrow. And you see, it kind of filled it in. And that's really all that you have to do to fill in your eyebrows, okay? That's it. You can make the ends of it darker, but the front of your brow, you don't want to do too much, because, and people are just like, why do you do that? Because like naturally, it's just more sparse right here. It's full up in here, and it's supposed to be the thickest at the end of your eyebrow, but we ain't all that fortunate, so I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I can't get it any darker, guys. This is what it is. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna time lapse me doing the other brow, and then I'll come back when it's time to put concealer. Okay, so now I have kept it in real time, but I'm gonna voice over it, me concealing my eyebrows. Now, this is not mandatory because if you guys fill them in and you like the way they look, then that's all you have to do. I would advise you though, if you do fill them in and use a pencil or a pomade, whatever you use, to pack it in or have an extra one, like buy two of them, to pack it in like your purse or whatever, or just leave one in your car always, because when I am like on a roll doing my makeup a lot often, which I'm trying to get back into because it really makes you feel good about yourself, you know. But when I'm doing something like that, I try to keep an extra one with me just in case we're ever out and we have to like make a stop that we weren't planning on making or something. I just pull that little sun visor down, fill in my brow real quick, and that's all that I do. And it really does help with your look, okay? So you don't have to conceal is my point. You don't need it, especially if you like the way that it looks without it. But if you want to crispin is that? I don't know, make the line, like make that brow pop, you know, you want it to be more crispy, then this is definitely a thing you can do. And right now I'm just, okay, so when I was doing this, because I haven't had like tweezers, I don't know where my tweezers are, probably left them in Florida or something, but because I like can't get my lines as crisp as I want them to, the concealer was getting on my brow hairs, and so I had to keep going back in there, and like I would have to try to brush it off the hair, and then I would use the other end of the, like with brow product on it again, and I would like kind of like cover up the concealer. And so you kind of do have to go back in there and fix it sometimes if you're gonna conceal. And nobody's perfect, because y'all, I promise I've been doing this for years and I still be messing up. Like, you're not gonna get it perfect, especially if you just start out. But it's, I don't know, it's fun. It's just try it, and it's good to wear makeup sometimes around the house, get ready to go nowhere. It definitely boosts your confidence, I think, and I don't know, just do it sometimes, guys, because you have to practice. Like, if it's something that you want to do, you have to practice when you're doing nothing at home. And also, it's a little like more challenging because I have hair under my eyebrows. Like, without hair, oh my gosh, they be looking so good. Oh, that hair just, ugh. Concealer getting all on the hairs, all on my brows. Ugh. But the concealer does make a difference. It definitely brightens, and you want to use concealer underneath the brow, okay? Only underneath. And then I'll get to the point later where you just you use your foundation shade on top of your eyebrow. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now. Oh my gosh, watch this, y'all. I hate when this happens, but I left it in the video because I wanted to show you guys, like, this is normal, because I could have easily edited it, like, fixed it, and then, like, came back like nothing happened. But I do want you guys to see, so, like, if you do this for real, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? I don't know what to do. You can see that this stuff happens, but you just continue on and don't freak out and don't get stressed out about a freaking eyebrow and some makeup, okay? So this is all. I just dipped the powder back in the brush back in the pomade, and then I just covered up the concealer. And that's normal. It's gonna happen. It's and then this is the part where I was telling you guys that I use my foundation shade on top of my eyebrows, because naturally our foreheads are darker. I'm probably gonna say that later in the video too, I think. But yeah, our foreheads are naturally darker, and so I hate when I see people with that white line going like fully around the brow. It just doesn't look natural. But I mean, if you want that look, that's for you, okay? If that's something that you want and you like it, go for it. You know, once you guys get the basics down, you're gonna, you know, venture out into other things anyway. So just, you know, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, just use the foundation shade on top of your brows though, please, guys. Otherwise, don't tell nobody I helped y'all out. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. That's how you would do your eyebrows if that's the only thing that you're gonna do. You don't even have to add concealer. I use foundation on the top because you see you don't want it looking too light on your forehead. It's naturally really dark up here, especially for the chocolate girls, you know. So yeah, you don't have to conceal your eyebrows, especially if they're already shaped up and everything, but it does help them to look a lot more crisp. And since my eyebrows are not arched, it added a crisp line around them. And I did it in real time too, so you guys could see when I mess up, when I get concealer on my brow hairs and stuff. And that's just because like I don't have the proper, like I wasn't using all the stuff that I need, the stuff that I would like to be using. Like I would need a thinner brush to go into each one of my little brow slits. But yeah guys, I hope you like it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's very quick, very simple, and if it wasn't detailed enough, I'm sorry. I don't know, I tried to explain it as best I could, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.